Good Friday morning, church family, and welcome to our latest Friday Connect video here at First Baptist Church in Parker. We're so glad you're watching us. I'm Joe Cunningham, the Director of Worship, and this is Pastor David Erdman, our Senior Pastor. How have you been?
Oh, I've been real good this week because it's a cool week.
What a welcome cool.
I sure have appreciated that. The week before, oh my goodness. Yeah. As I've said before, I was like a dish rag, and I was, there's no question about it. And so yeah, this week has been pretty good, and so on. So
this is not a place for the faint of heart to live.
No.
We hit over 100 degrees, and in the winter we go negative. But whatever it is, that's a pretty big temperature swing.
But a week ago now was the longest day of the year.
Yep.
Right? So we're on a downhill slide now.
Yep.
And before you know it, it'll be blowing and snowing and 20 below zero. And so you'll wish that we maybe would have these days again. And it's coming. It's coming.
Way to bring it down.
Yep.
Well, welcome, and thank you for connecting with us. The first way you can do that is with our 10:30 worship service on Sunday. We'd love to see you there, worship with you. We've got the whole gamut. We've got hymns, we've got contemporary songs, we've got great speaking from you, of course, and we have childcare. We have children's church, ages 3 to 5. We have nursery for 2 and under. So if you've got kids, we've got programs for them. And Pastor, we're moving on to John.
Yeah, we sure are. We're still in John, of course, and talking about our services. Our services are exciting services, and we had a visitor a few weeks back, and a good Christian couple that I have known before, and they came to visit, and I said, it's going to be a little different than your church, it's going to be a little exciting, and he said, that's why we came. So we do have exciting services, and that's what's nice. So yes, we're going to talk about the healing of the nobleman's son. And this nobleman was a Roman official of some kind, and he asked Jesus to heal his son. His son was some miles away, and Jesus basically said he's healed, and the nobleman believed Jesus, and when he got home, sure enough, he found out he was healed. So we're going to talk about faith, because the nobleman had faith. It said in the scriptures he believed Jesus, and so the subject is going to be basically about faith, and so it'll be a good message.
We're excited to hear it, and it's a easy subject to pick songs about.
Yeah.
When we're in 2 Thessalonians and Thessalonians, it's not easy to find songs about the Antichrist. So thank you for an easy layup this week. I really appreciate it.
That won't always happen, but I'm glad we could accommodate you this time. Yes.
And moving on through the week, we have 60 Plus Coffee Crew on Wednesday, and it's at 10 a.m. And they've got treats. Jane Schmidt, I hate to call her out again. She just makes the best coffee. Well, she made me my own little container. I brought it home. We and the kids ate it. And it was really good, but I just want to thank her for that. She did it a few weeks ago.
She's a good one.
Yeah, she is. So 10 a.m. on Wednesday, 60 Plus Coffee Crew. And we've got quite a few things you're going to want to know about. Mark on your calendar. And the first is?
Well, we have a talent night, and that's on July 13. That's a Sunday night, and it'll be at 7 o'clock. There will be a dessert potluck afterwards, but if you would like to be involved, this is for lay people, the talent of our lay people. So if you'd like to be involved, there's a sign up in the foyer. Please sign up so that we can arrange the service the way it's going to go. So please sign up for that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what people can do. I hope there's some talents that we don't know anything about, and we get really surprised, like, I didn't know they could do that. Yeah. That'll be fun to see. August 9th, we're having our second parking lot party right here in the parking lot of the church. Really, everything's finalized. We're gonna have a good time, and we had quite a few new families come from last year that now attend our church. But we're gonna have food from Food Mama. That's gonna be fun. This guy can cook. His name is Joe as well. We've got face painting. We've got the mobile zoo coming from Sioux Falls Zoo. Water slides, bouncy houses. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. So August 9th, 4 to 7 p.m. Be ready to come. Invite people. We'd love to see families here, or single people, whatever it may be. But August 9th, 4 to 7.
Yeah, and another situation that's happening in August is traditionally this church has been involved in the county fair here in town, and we've been on one particular day of the week, we've been in charge of the beef booth. And so those proceeds then are used for mission work. And so we'll be doing that, and we need several volunteers to help out in a beef booth. It gets very, very, very busy there, especially noontime. The line just stretches out across the road and all of that. So there will be a sign up sometime soon, and you'll be thinking about that and be ready to sign up for that.
And same day, August 12th, our church band will be playing at the Turner County Fair at 7 p.m. to 8:15. So I'm very excited to get out there and worship with our community and show people what we are and who we are and what we do. So that's, again, August 12th at the fair, and 7 to 8:15 p.m. And Pastor, I just kind of want to give an update. How did the 5-day club go?
It went very well, and it was the week that it was very, very, very hot. And wow, that was a stretch for me, and but we worked our way through that. And we had a good amount of kids there, I thought, and one girl got saved, and that was what the blessing was. One girl. They don't attend church, at least the two girls. It was her and her younger sister. And they were asked, do you attend church anywhere regularly? And they said no. And so, you know, that's just a wonderful thing, how the Spirit of God works in bringing people to Christ, different ways, different times, different situations, and you never know what God is going to use to bring a person to Himself. So we were glad we had it, and it was, again, very, very hot. We worked our way through all of that. And so we hope that this girl becomes involved in our church and family, maybe the parking lot party, maybe a Awana that's going to come up in the fall. And so that's what it's all about. So thank you for asking. It was a good week.
I'm so glad to hear that, and that's just wonderful news. Thank you for having that 5-day club at your house. And then we're going to finish with our song of the week. And it is Thank You, Jesus, for the Blood. We've only done this song one time. It was for the Easter cantata. But Heather Rain will be singing the lead on this song. If you don't know it, continue to watch or click the link below. Wonderful song, very powerful. Learn it so you can sing on Sunday morning. But connect with us. We'd love to have you worship with us on Sunday morning at 10:30. Again, we've got childcare if you have children. But we'd love to see you there. So have a great weekend. God bless.
Was rich, I remember who I was. I was lost, I was blind, I was running out of time. Sin separated, the breach was far too wide. But from the far side of the chasm, you held me in your sight. So you made a way across the great divide, left behind heaven's throne to build it here inside. And there at the cross, you paid the debt I owe, broke my chains, freed my soul. For the first time I had hope. Thank you, Jesus, for the blood applied. Thank you, Jesus, it has washed me white. Thank you, Jesus, you have saved my life, brought me from the darkness into glorious light. You took my place, laid inside my tomb of sin. You were buried for 3 days, but then you walked right out again. And now death has no sting, and life has no end. For I have been transformed by the blood of the Lamb. Thank you, Jesus, for the blood applied. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You have saved my life, brought me from the darkness into glorious light. There is nothing stronger than the wonder-working power of the that calls us sons and daughters. We are ransomed by our Father through the blood. There is nothing stronger of the wonder-working power of the that calls us sons and daughters. We are ransomed by our Father through the blood. Thank you, Jesus, for the blood applied. Thank you, Jesus. Wash me white. You have saved my life. Brought me from the darkness into glorious light. Glory to His name. Glory to His name. There to my heart was the blood applied. Glory